store today. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on a team looking for its first win, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bulls' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Handoff to the lone back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On second down, looking again to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Blazers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their...
Continues to fight for yards. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physically.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Blazers look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Moffitt. Giving him his pads. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he wants it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Caught near the sideline, it's Collins.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up at F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. Barrels ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker is Porter. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
He's going to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's right on target. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll bring it back. It's Lewis. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something. Gonna take a shot. Touchdown, South Florida. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The returner's going to try to see what he can get, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move, it's Moffitt. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great field. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're bringing heat. Lost one deep down the right side. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. The Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Lewis. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And the ball is intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Quick handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Looking for room, it's Moffitt, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You know, it's so... Offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
He'll try it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You get Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He wants to throw. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, USF. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
How about the day for this show, Cole? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out.
On the ready.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Tackle is made at the 19. Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
If they can convert here, that type of... It'll give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Here's the handoff. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd and count... The running play now setting up 3rd and short.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Collins. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
First down for the offense.
Movement here from the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, UAB!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Miami for some time. They're up by 21 over the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown Bulls. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And the point after is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants a big play here late. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on their great return to improve this field position.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Off play action on first down. He's going to fire deep. He caught it. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's taking the deep shot. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.